This is an incredible time to talk to you because you've just directed this amazing film, Booksmart. But I feel like, number one, how much your life has changed since you've been here. You've had another child. You've directed this film. You've taken a completely different tack in your career. It just shows you, when you go through life, you may think nothing is changing, but just to take a 3.5, 4-year look at your life and see that
absolutely.
It's completely different now.
Completely different. I think we're gonna have to meet every 4 years.
Yeah, let's
so that
do
I have
that.
a chance to reflect and be like, oh wow, I have been doing something.
Yes.
Because or else you're just kind of trucking along. It's like you're driving on a road and you only realize later that you were driving along a coast and that things were bending. It's like when in doubt, zoom out and you see how much you've covered, how much space, how much time, how many changes. But when you're in it, you're just in it.
Yeah, we don't take enough time to celebrate and honor our lives as they're passing, and we don't.
Anytime.
But I think stopping to sort of take stock
Yeah.
is important.
Absolutely. And I think that, that speaks to the power of ritual, which we don't really have a firm grasp on in this country, because I think the whole idea of faith has been sort of co-opted by the right wing. But really the beauty of faith, if you tap into the core and original nature of it, is a chance to reflect and be grateful and to zoom out. But we don't do it. We don't do it at all. And when most Americans have 2 weeks maximum vacation time, there's no chance. It's not encouraged. It's almost as like we're being told, just keep going, don't look around, don't notice that the earth is on fire.
Well, and I think that our technology makes us do that too, because there's never a moment where we're forced to zoom out. Because we can zoom right in all the time.
What if iPhones were all timed to every couple weeks, an alert would go off that was like, reflect. It would be like an Amber Alert for your soul.
Or what if it just shut down?
I mean, that's really affected screenwriting, hasn't it? Because the phone is now this shortcut that gets rid of all these fun, strategies for storytelling. Because it's like, why don't they have their phone? I mean, when we were making Booksmart, it was
why are they going over to that person's house to ask them?
Exactly. Why wouldn't they look it up?
Them?
And young people are so tuned to that. They watch and they call bullshit immediately because they're like, you just call, just look it up.
Yeah.
But you have to remove that device from the narrative in order for there to be any sort of interesting journey.
Well, that's a lesson right there, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I find now in New York, the phones work underground. It used to be that you kind of had to look around and be like,
you're on the subway, yeah.
I was on a train the other day that stalled under the river. It was a sea train, stalled under the river. The lights went out and the train tilted. And I was like, well, this is the worst thing that's ever happened. We're all gonna die. We're gonna drown under the East River. And yet, everyone stayed totally connected to their phones, which were still working, and it was all faces glowing in phone light. And I was like, no one's gonna say anything? We're not gonna say anything? We're just gonna, okay, I see. We're just gonna kind of get through this by ignoring it. But at what point, and it lasted for 20 minutes, which to me felt like hours.
Wow.
And I was like, at what point is someone gonna be like, help?
Right.
Is anyone else scared? But it's like, we just muscled through it, staring into the phones. And I was like, but when our batteries die, then we're gonna have to look around.
Really, it's like 2 days from now, everyone's really gonna connect.
Yeah, we're gonna have to eat somebody here.
Yeah.
So phones are gonna have to come down.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you liked what you just saw, then why not subscribe? Click right here for lots more off camera. And if you want to see the hour-long version of these conversations, I'm gonna give you the secret link. Here it is. offcamera.com. Check it out.